This is not just car restoration. This is the second life of the Mustang. Heading out early, got a tip about something special.
Old Coca-Cola bottling plant in Terre, abandoned since the 60s.
This is the place, Gord. Look at that sign, still standing.
One of the biggest Coca-Cola plants in the state. Hard to believe. Lock's rusted solid since the 70s. Let's get this open. Whatever's in there has been waiting a long time. I can smell the oil and rust from here. Something big is inside. Look at this place, Can. Time stopped in here. That shape, that's a truck. A big one. Cherry red. Original paint. This thing has been sitting here untouched. And a genuine Coca-Cola delivery truck. I cannot believe this. Complete truck. Original livery. Once in a lifetime find. Look at this chrome. Look at that script. She's rough, but she's all here.
A little polish and this grill will shine like new.
Original Spencerian script. Still readable after 6 years. This paint is telling a story. She doesn't open easy. That's okay, neither did my first restoration.
Original bench seat. Steering wheel's still there. This cab is a time capsule.
60 years ago, someone drove this truck delivering Cokes. Now it's my turn to bring her back.
Now let's see what's in the back. And the tip said there might still be cargo inside. There we go. Let's see what 60 years left behind in here. Oh my God. The crates are still in here. Original 1950s wooden Coca-Cola crates. I'm climbing in. Watch your step, Chaz. Some of these crates have rotted through.
Original 1950s wood crate. The branding is still there under the dust.
Original ACL label contour bottles. Some are still sealed. 60 years old.
Still sealed. I'm not opening this one, Fi. This is history right here. At least 8 crates in here. Some broken, some holding bottles. This cargo never got delivered. This crate gave way Visade, but most bottles survived. Incredible. Canvas is faded and there's some mold, but the Spencerian script is still readable. We can restore this. Tires are shot, bled. All 4 need replacing, but the rims look solid. Ugh. Let's see what's under here. Is the engine still in there? Engine's still in there. Covered in 60 years of grime, but it's all there. This is restorable. Frame's rusty, but no hollow spots. She's solid underneath. This truck wants to live again. She needs everything, Kai. Engine, tires, bodywork, interior. But every piece is here. We're doing this restoration, documenting everything before we move her. Every scratch, every dent, file, this is the before. The after will be something else.
I need a flatbed out to the old Coca-Cola plant on Route 9. Got a 1953 Ford F-Series that needs a ride to my shop.
Pack it up slow, the ground's uneven in here. We don't want surprises before we get her loaded. Cables on the front frame. Take it slow, pair. She hasn't moved in 6 years. First time she's moved in 60 years. Easy does it. All 4 corners secured. Next stop on Wank, my garage, where the real work begins. She waited 60 years. Now she's coming home. The restoration starts tomorrow. This is where the real work begins.
"70 years of stories on this frame."
Rust here, dent there, at the tack. Nothing we can't fix. Frame solid, that's what matters. Flathead V8, let's see if she still breathes. Original gauges, original wheel sprayle, she's all here. Every part has a number. Every number has a story. We do this right, or we don't do it at all. 6 months. Every bolt, every panel Torgio back to 1953. Document everything before we touch a single bolt. Surface rust only. The metal underneath is still good. There she is. That's the original red. Serial number confirmed. This truck is exactly what we thought. Tomorrow we start taking her apart, piece by piece. 70 years on this hood. Coming off clean. Original chrome. We'll have this replated perfectly. Original sealed beams. Rare as hen's teeth now. Careful, lie. This chrome is going to the plater, not the scrapyard. Oh. Original flat glass. We're keeping every piece of this. Look at that inner structure. Solid as the day it left Dearborn. Passenger side always rusts worse. This one held up beautifully. Running boards take all the abuse. These ones survived. Original wood panels will restore every plank. These chains are original. Every link stays. Roof's thin here. We'll need new metal on this section. Original horsehair insulation. 70 years old and still in there. Every piece accounted for. Now the real surgery begins. Before we pull it, we clean it. Respect the machine. Power off. Now we can work safely.
Black as coffee. This engine hasn't run in decades.
Original Holly carb. We'll rebuild this, not replace it. Cast iron manifold. They don't make them like this anymore. 300 pounds of cast iron. We lift together. Easy, she's coming up clean. There she is, heart of the truck. We'll make her beat again. On the stand, now we can really see what we're working with. 3-speed manual. Simple, strong, perfect. Original drive shaft. Straight as an arrow after all these years. Kingpins are worn, but the axle housing is perfect. Rear end comes out whole. We'll rebuild the differential on the bench. Original brake shoes. Worn down to nothing, but they did their job. Old fuel in there. Smells like history. Every gauge original. Speedometer, fuel, oil pressure, trace cow, all going back in. And original leather. We'll have this reupholstered in period correct material. Original cloth wrapped wiring. We'll replicate every inch of this. Bare bones. Now we see exactly what we're building from. 70 years of rust coming off in seconds. Beautiful. Clean metal. No cracks, no breaks. This frame is going another 70 years. Flathead V8. 8 cylinders of American iron. Let's see inside. Bores look good. This engine wants to run again. Standard bore. We can hone these cylinders and reuse the pistons. Clean parts, clean build. No shortcuts in this shop. Every original bolt gets cleaned and reused if it's good. These go to the best chrome plater in the state, nothing less. 100 frames in, halfway there. This truck will live again. Metal has memory. You just have to remind it where it belongs. Cut it out clean. No rust hides under my paint. Stitch weld, let it cool, stitch again. No warping. Thin coats. Build it up slowly. Patience makes perfect body work. Grind it flush, then you can't tell where the repair is. Block sanding reveals everything. You can't hide bad body work. New floor, same dimensions as 1953. Period correct, rust free. Carriage bolts, just like the factory used. Every detail matters. White oak, same as original. Every plank cut to match the factory spec. Bare metal cab. Clean slate. Now we build it back better. Period correct sound deadening. Quiet cab, comfortable ride. Every surface clean. No rust, no old paint, no shortcuts. Look at that chrome. Mirror finish. Worth every penny. You can see yourself in it. That's how chrome should look. The firewall gets the same attention as the exterior. No exceptions. New bearings, correct clearance. This engine will run for another 7 years. Rebuild time. Every part inspected, every clearance measured. Every piece apart, every piece accounted for. Now we build her back. Crankshaft in. Heart of the engine is beating again. 8 pistons, 8 cylinders. Everyone goes in the same way. She's alive. 70 years and she still wants to run. New rings, honed bores. This engine will seal perfectly. Rolling chassis complete. Every mechanical system rebuilt and ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torque to spec, star pattern. No shortcuts on head bolts. Original Holley carb, rebuilt to factory spec. Better than new. Ford engine blue. Exactly the color it left the factory in 1953. New springs, same spec as 1953. Ride height will be perfect. Gloss black chassis. Every bolt hole masked, every surface covered. New kingpins, new tie rods. Steering will be tight as new. New brake lines, double flared. Safety is never original equipment. New fuel tank, new lines, clean fuel system from tank to carb. Engine going home. This is the moment everything starts coming together. Engine is home, solid as a rock. She's not going anywhere. 3-speed back in. Simple, reliable, exactly right for this truck. Rebuilt differential, new seals. Oh. Rear end is better than factory. Oh. Balanced drive shaft. No vibration at any speed. Moment of truth. Let's see if she wants to wake up. Ah! Listen to that. Flathead sound. Nothing else like it in the world. Original column. The horn button still has the Coca-Cola logo. Every part photographed, measured, and logged. Nothing gets lost. Let it cure overnight. Tomorrow we start putting her back together.